What's going on, everybody? My name is Daniel Espira, and we are back today with Doki Doki Literature Club. It's actually the same day as the previous chapter, but I just wanted to continue it, and then I don't want to record for very, very long and then have to split it and then do a whole bunch of stuff. So I figured I'd start a whole new one right here anyway. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Now we're going to continue. I did not notice Happy Thoughts. That wasn't there before. So I'm going to open this and see what the hey these Happy Thoughts are. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? So, alright, so after talking to Sayori, we got this file. Okay, that's where we're at. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but then decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take it with me. She sends me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Nitsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Dude, come on, man. You can't be doing like that. You're already committed to Sayori. But knowing Monica, she's probably telling them to go kill themselves or some kind of crazy shit. Because she just seems like an evil person. I'm sure the event will be great, too. Let me get comfortable. That crank! Oh, hi, Monica. You're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones who prepared that all the poems were. Wait, what? They must. Come on, man. They must be the ones she prepared. They must be the ones she prepared that has all of the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's one that I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Suddenly, you already forgot all the she told you, man? It's kind of messed up, bro. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly the simple, it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said that because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her. What? That crank? I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How do you know? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Wait, what? Exchange? Monica? You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer. Embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up to anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story of it, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I feel a little chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you... Why am I not reading this? Okay. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlet? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it on the desk. Oh yeah, they really are, or something. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poems is nearly printed on their own page, getting almost a professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they've performed during the practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's not that I haven't read it before. Wait, what? Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head. Percentage. Get out of my head before I do what I know what is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. That crank, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as always. They have always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? It's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have her... I didn't really want to enter her room like this. Isn't kind of breaching privacy? But she's really left me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my god! She's gone. An exception has occurred. Game file script. File. Oh man, I got goosebumps, dude. Dude, I got goosebumps out the ass. Trace back. I'm sorry, but an occurs as well while running the game code file. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a second. I can probably fix this. I think, actually... You know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just delete her. She's the one who's making it so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes, what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I would be what's best, that I knew what was best, and everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could she be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent a little time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Wow. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and... This isn't a game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry the guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than her. But I still couldn't do that. Couldn't do what she needed me to do. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never, 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 never. The end. Doki Doki! Holy shite. That was way too intense. What the hell is going on here? What happens when we play the game again? Okay. I see an annoying girl putting in the distance, waving her arms or just to herself. This girl is blank. My neighborhood friend since she was children. An ordinary school day like any other. Mornings usually with words, but surrounded by the school girl. Meanwhile, I walk home alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any club. I'm perfectly content with just getting by. There's always the anime club, blah blah blah. So wait, the school day is as ordinary as an event. I pick up my things and start to get once motivated. Like crank clubs. There really aren't any in my interest. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. That crank? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Yeah? It's been a while, right? No, it hasn't. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. Did you decide to join? What club? Actually, I'm starting a new one. The literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only, three of us so far. It's really hard to find new members, something surrounding so boring. Besides, how could I even refuse someone like Monica? Very easily. I think that was Monica that just deleted, what's her name? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, that crank. That's really not. Shall we go then? Look for the materials is important. Alright, here we go. We're going in the classroom. Smiles. Monica's full of energy, so go open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Huh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? What a way to kill the atmosphere. Oh my goodness, I just noticed that! I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. Look at freaking Sayori! I just noticed that. Besides that, new members, they're good for us. Do you agree that, Crank? Yeah, sure. See you tomorrow then. Can't wait. The whole way back, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending... Well, this is where we left off the other video. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Here we go. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes, hell yeah. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how Sayori feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. So I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of vacation below. So we're gonna choose unstable, extreme, climax. Whoa! Did you see that? Massacre. Uncontrollable. Agonizing. Okay. So I guess I'm tending towards Yuri now. Tenuous. Rain cloud. Valentine. Hurt. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writing twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host. Seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower. starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Okay. Hi again, that crank. Sayori's picture is gone. Glad to see you, blah blah blah. No, not to worry. Strange things, I'm back to the literature club. Whoa! Thanks for keeping your promise, that crank. I hope this isn't too overwhelming to commit for you. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Monica, if you don't plan to just come here and hang out, or what? Something seriously... The song is off, too. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and Mango. I remember this, too. I'm sorry, that crank. We'll skip this, Well, I can't really... Alright, so... Has anything changed? Are you sure? Feel like that, Vice President? Now that everyone has settled in, I expect Monica to kick off the schedule with some activities. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in her book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for a chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rambling through the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, it would feel bad to distract her from her reading. Okay, this is all the same. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Blank. But that's the only time her face deeper... She hid her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I wasn't spacing out. Muttered, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's fine. Blah, 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 blah. Oh! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Why is your eye drifting? Yuri, your eye. What is happening to your eye? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious how you came up with 2 copies. Just curious how we got 2 copies. I'm glad to hear it. Once I picked up the stick of the pop, well, Oh, her eye moved. Her eye moved, and the book is something about the eye, right? Shit, maybe I should be rereading all this. The book, I mean. Nothing about the limbs. But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Aren't I? Hey, don't apologize. Whoa, no, 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 no. They suddenly abruptly heard I don't know about to worry. Well, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things in my book, I fill my thoughts. What is your problem? Kind of forget to pay attention to people. Okay. Okay, what else do we got? That's, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well judge it beside reading. Okay. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Blank. Just, let me get this, book off you. Quickly retrieve the book. Alright, fine. I'll sit here and I'll read this book. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little, apprehensive. That's, oh, I'm sorry. I don't want it to look that way. I'm very used to it, reading, in company. Alright, so we're gonna go straight to reading the books together? Has anything else changed in the room? I would just... What? Dude, I'm gonna have to, like... I was just bathing in what? People, I do. Do you really mean it? Sumimasen, gomenasai. Ah, I suppose so. The page here. Oh, so we're going straight into this. Ah. I do see the same thing, right arm, left something. Okay, so we did all this. Are you ready? Yeah? This game's kind of freaking me out. To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I know I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient. It takes a little bit longer. Probably at least I can do. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I want to turn the page. Instead, I assume she's finished. This might be a silly thought, but main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Ah. Wait, why is she looking so... No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking for a second, she was second-guessing things she was saying, that's all. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. So wait, is Yuri now becoming self-aware? Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why it came out of my head. Ha ha ha! Yuri, you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Can you rest? You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little, my breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as she feels her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? That Krang? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri does this thing sometimes. Nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, we don't have to start with sharing our poems with each other. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while. I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, making a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back in my bag. Yuri's gone. Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. Probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Blank. That crank, you're not going to be able to do club seriously then go home. What? Harsh. Expect to believe they actually put effort into this? Am I stupid? Or not a writer? Maybe I'm not very good, but maybe I'm not very good. I did put an effort. Well, it's just something out, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Blank. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, each of their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I told you weren't gonna like it. Like it? What? To be honest, I am so convinced I don't. How are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Even my writing seriously, poems. Yeah, exactly. Nothing's happening so far. We could probably... Alright, let's listen to Monica's. How's it going so far? Yeah, it's a freaking blast. I'm gonna save Sayori somehow. That was my girl. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, be afraid of something comes up. Don't worry that crank. Your poem isn't that bad, but you already know that, don't you? Yeah, that's true. Did something happen back there? Son of a gun, dude. I'm gonna have to look back at all this. Now we count this for some effort. That's not very fair. Working anyway. What do you have to write about? I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Oh, we started sharing our poems with each other. Oh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We have plenty of time. Okay, talking about the confident, being confident again. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking in. Confused. I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle. Has anything changed? The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fear, I brandished my pen. So what did you think? Very freeform. Okay, is that the same poem as last time? Okay. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixed in specific points. If you try very hard to make it perfect, then you won't progress. Just force yourself to put something down on the paper and titty it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you're gonna get a big dark puddle. Let's see what Yuri has to say. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was it? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face or something. Blank. Ooh, he's going to be something. Nothing really. Press the 2. Me too. Are we done? Phew, I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. Stressful, babbity beep. They're just doing stuff. Sigh. Man, the song is way off. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, nothing. Mitsuki dismisses the poem. But I guess I could have said that. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbols? Blah, blah, blah. Thanks, but really come out nice at all. Well, there's a couple suggestions. Okay, so it's like skipping a whole... Monica liked it, that crank liked it. Change anytime soon on last pop. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member. Okay, so I remember this. Just standing up as well. You're jealous of that crank. Are you so full of yourself now? So we... Oh, so Natsuki, that's a little... Alright, so now I gotta butt in. Because I don't have Sayori here. What happens if I leave it here? What the heck is happening? What in the world is happening? Edgy bitch? Look who's talking, you wobble edgy bitch. How long is this gonna go? talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. I don't think anything's gonna change. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that to prove my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? Wow, this is getting annoying. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Wow, be careful, or you might cut yourself on the edge. Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Whoa, these girls are not like... Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong in your head with your head? Yeah, go on. Let that crank hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels after you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as she noticed as she was standing here. That crank? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I can't even skip the thing. I'm gonna go with Yuri. What the hell is happening? Hi, Monica. Monica. Hey there, Crank. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more aggressive sometimes, assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend a little time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Aw, don't cry. You guys are crazy. She quickly runs off. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palm in her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. That crank. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. That's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. We can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president. I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. Not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss the book with that crank. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But what is happening here? Uncontrollable. Shopping. Hurt. Strawberries. Grief. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Dude, I totally forgot to save my game as I was going. Wait, what happened to my... What happened to my saved games? We're gonna leave this one off here. We're gonna continue messing with stuff in a minute. But man, things got crazy, and things are continuing to get crazy. Monica is coming out of the game, and things just got like super weird between that first argument that Natsuki and Yuri had in the first run around. It was way more escalated this time around. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off here to continue it. But yeah, man, if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what I should try with these game files. I want to go through everything first and then run it again, just deleting certain things. But yeah. That was Doki Doki Literature Club, the official ending, the first ending. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.